Hey, it's Mark again. Tonight I'm going to start modification on my corn planter so I can use it in a few days. This is an International Cyclo 400 corn planter. You can also plant beans with it. It uses air. It's a 4-row. Sorry this video is not the best because I'm outside and I just have lights off the house and a flashlight. But I want to get started on it. What I'm going to be doing, the fertilizer box is rusted pretty bad. You can see right there is one of the chutes. It's pretty rusted. You could probably get away with using it. But I'm going to convert all 4 of them. There's 2 on each side. This one's already been converted over to PVC. And I'm even going to replace that one with a better idea of PVC that I have. I'm going to pull both augers out. They unpin right there at the center, so I'm going to unpin it, pull the augers out of both sides, and replace all 4 chutes. Pull them. The metal housings in there cost like $250 a piece, so it's a lot cheaper to put a $6 piece of PVC in. Everything else on this corn planter is in pretty good shape. I'm going to have to grease everything before we use it, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. I might pull the drum off and look at the seal. It's supposed to be in good shape. And then this side, as you can see, that one's still connected. I could probably get away with using them this year, but this one is gone. It's just... Alright, so I pulled the pin. It's very simple. Took about 5 seconds. And pulled the auger out the side. You can see it's got a lot of rust on it. It still has the flutes. It's still going to push fertilizer. So I'm not going to replace it this year. Each one of those, there's 2 pieces there. Fluted augers, and one drives outward while the other one drives inward. So they're about $60, $65 a piece. So that's $120 per side, maybe $130. I'm not going to dump that money into it this year. They'll still work and I'll get by. So I'm going to step up on here, show you inside. Excuse this video, it's all done at night. That's when I get most of my work done. This housing and this housing here, these are the original ones. They have some pretty corroded hardware. These are the 2 units that I told you are $250 a piece. I could get away with just cleaning this out and using these, but I'm going to remove them and put this PVC in that I think is going to work great. Only one of these really has to be replaced this year, but that's the one that's broke off. But I'm going to go ahead and do the PVC mod and be done with it. Alright, so I'm going to take this hardware apart. I'm sure it's not going to be easy. Hopefully it just breaks off because I don't care. Alright, so here's the International Cyclo 400 during the day. We're in the process of modding the fertilizer boxes, and we're changing the spacing. These are set up right now at like 38 inches. We're going to move them over to 30 inches. We're also putting the fertilizer disc openers on today. I got both augers out. You can see the one's pretty corroded, but it'll still work. So this is a mod that somebody else had made. They only did one of them. It would work, but I'm not that happy with it. What I'm going to do, I got these tees like this, and I'll put one on this side and the other one on this side, and it's nice and smooth inside, so it'll dispense the fertilizer. And then we'll have a piece of 2-inch pipe like that, or I'm sorry, I think it's 1.5 inches, and then we'll have the boots going down to the openers. So it should work out pretty good. And these are $6 versus what we took out. Those are what we took out. Those are like $250 a piece, so a lot cheaper. We just got done putting the belt on the pulley with the tensioner. The tensioner's right here. We just got that all set up. And you can see right now I got to clean this out some, but we removed those two housings, and that's where those two T's are gonna sit. And then I'll strap them down, and I'll drill a hole on the one side, run a bolt down through, and they'll be pretty secure. Yeah. Then Brett's helping out today, and we got Luke and Rory. Say hi, Rory.
Hi. I just freeze out.
Rory, say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. You're crazy. Luke. Say hi, YouTube.
Thanks, buddy.
Rory, say hi. Oh, jeez. Alright, so this is the mod that I made for the fertilizer box on the Cyclo 400 International Corn Planter. It's pretty simple. There's really not much money there at all. And basically, those housings that came in the fertilizer boxes, they were rusted, and they're $250 a piece to replace them. Here you're looking at about $20 in PVC for both sides. And so this is what it's going to look like inside the fertilizer box. All I have to do is drill a couple holes in the bottom through existing holes in the fertilizer box, and run some bolts down through them. I'm going to use a button head bolt, like a lag bolt, so it doesn't interfere with the auger at all. And then we got 6-inch, 1.5-inch pipe coming out the bottom, and the fertilizer will come down those rubber flex lines to the disc openers for the fertilizer for side dressing. So next step will be to install this in the fertilizer boxes. I've already converted, I moved all my rows. The smallest I could get the rows because of interference issues is 32-inch spacing, so that's what I'll be doing. Alright, on to the next step. Alright, so we're back up at the property. Brett made it today, but as you can see, the weather is not cooperating, so he made one pass around. He's got a cultivator on the 8N, but it's just way too wet today, so we kind of figured it was going to be. But we got the corn planter up here and unloaded, so as soon as we get some nice weather, we can do a little bit more tilling and then get the seed in the ground. We're getting to crunch time. So as far as my mod goes, you can see I got PVC pipe coming out of those two T's out of both sides, and they go down to the fertilizer openers using 1.5-inch pipe with band clamps. And up inside, what we got alright, so over here there is a carriage bolt down through the bottom strap on both sides on the outside, and then I just used 2 pretty strong zip ties on on the other ends, and then the auger of course runs through the middle, and then just used RTV on the outside to seal the gaps, and it should work out pretty good for us and we don't have to worry about rust. So we'll see how it goes in a later video. Thanks for watching.